South Africans remain in the dark about who will form part of the 7th administration following the inauguration of President Cyril Ramaphosa. This as the 14th of June 2024 agreement between the ANC and the DA, which places the latter in a critical position in terms of achieving the threshold of consensus, began to start showing cracks before the 7th administration can even make way.
You're absolutely right. Without the Democratic Alliance, the ANC can't reach 60% of the seats in the National Assembly occupied by the Government of National Unity parties. It's complex, but you are right.
This raised the implication that the DA would have a significant say in who will be appointed in the executive. The ANC, however, held a different view on the terms and conditions of the agreement and the power that comes with it.
The deadlock breaking mechanism at your disposal is to negotiate and engage in a sufficient consensus, but it does not apply in terms of decision making such that the party can have a veto power over the executive decision making process.
But how binding is the statement of intent legally? Legal analyst Benedict Perry explains that it is binding to each of the parties to the GNU, who have expressed that they are bound by signing it and have created rights and obligations to one another.
These rights and obligations are created in areas of working together, where the parties have agreed that, for instance, all of their interactions will be in good faith. So it means that at the very least, when these parties interact within the context of government, all these interactions have to be in good faith.
But how binding is it on the President of the Republic of South Africa when approaching the appointment or formation of his cabinet? Section 91, subsection 2 of the Constitution gives the President the power to appoint the executive, which consists of the Deputy President, ministers, as well as deputy ministers, which are given powers and functions by the head of state. Perry goes on to explain that despite the agreement, the prerogative remains the President's.
The statement of intent makes it clear that his prerogative remains undisturbed, and he may make that decision or those decisions within his prerogative.
The President is yet to appoint his new executive following his inauguration on Wednesday. Kani Mapanga, SABC News, Johannesburg.